Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Got the Mighty Gator Unleashed here with you. Glad to have you drop by. I want to thank the new subscribers. I want to thank everybody that's watched and supported my channel. I appreciate it. I enjoy this stuff. It's kind of fun. And it's just kind of some things that I'm sort of passionate about. And glad to see people kind of have like-minded people. So really thank you guys for the support. Oh, I've got my little old blue light glasses on. I've been wearing these a lot anymore. I don't really need them, but for some reason my wife simply cannot resist me when I have these on, and I sort of like that. I just don't never get tired of trying to fight her off of me. So I've had a little deal happen this weekend, or through this week, guys. You know, my channel is all about just the most basic, simple things, because I've always said I like to keep it simple, I keep it real. Because I believe that the simple things, or the lack of acknowledging the simple things, is what causes us the most problems in our entire lives, in every aspect of our lives, not only our weapons of choice and our actual making of the decision to carry a weapon. But I had something happen this week that has, as I said, inspired a thought process. It's my little Taurus G3C. I love this little pistol. I've done 3 or 4 videos on it. I had the sight came off when I first got it, but since then I've shot this quite a bit. Flawless. It's been perfect. It's run smooth as silk. It's just, I really like it. But I was walking my dog 3 nights ago, maybe 2 nights ago, and when I went to the gate to open it, I had the leash in my right hand. I got a big dog, a big puppy, and I went to open the gate with the left hand. Well, when I got that gate open, right out of the blue, this dog took off. And I weigh 100, I'm 5'8" and weigh 175 pounds. Solid muscle, by the way. This dog took off like a bat out of hell and slammed my hand into the fence. And as you can see, I've got some major swelling and stiffness. I can move these outer fingers real well. This one here has got some problems. So now, for a normal man, well, first of all, I probably would have killed a normal man, been a much more brutal injury, but regular people that don't carry and stuff, it's not been a super big deal for me at work, because I worked in the office today. Yesterday I did have some work, but I didn't have to, it didn't really cripple me yesterday. I'm hoping by Tuesday it'll be better. But where it has got me is when I grabbed my old pistol there yesterday morning, and I can't pull the trigger. This gun is unloaded. And this gun doesn't even have a mag in it. I got this gun over here just to make my point about this video. So I was fooling with my gun, and actually I wasn't even carrying this gun. I was carrying my little Ruger LC80. But the first thing I noticed was there was no way I could draw that gun and fire it. Just can't do it. And I don't know if I could shoot this if I had to. I can't manipulate this pistol. My hand is out of commission right now. So that's what inspired this thought process. Can you shoot with your offhand? Can you shoot with your offhand? Can you? If you can't, and I'll be honest with you, I can't. I can barely even maneuver this at all. Now I could aim this and pull the trigger. It would be extremely slow, extremely sluggish. If I got into any kind of situation, time and efficiency, in my opinion, is 2 things that will very likely determine whether if you live or if you die. And I would say right now I would probably be a goner, because I can't outrun nobody, and I can't fight, and right now I can't shoot back. So I think it might be worth looking into, if you can afford the ammo. You guys that have already got firearms and been practicing and shooting, you might be just top notch. You may be at competition. You might be at competition level. But what if you hurt your hand? Now here I am in a situation, I shoot often. And I've got to where I can really work a lot of these pistols really well that I've got, especially my 1911s at the range. But then again, that goes back to what I say in all my videos. I never carry my 1911. 2 different worlds, the range and your concealed carry world. or you're just simply not. The word conceal, you can throw it out the window if you choose. The carry for personal protection world versus the range world. Nothing about them are similar. Now I could take this out to the range and practice with my left hand, and I could probably put some shots on paper. So I'm going to work at that, but more importantly, I'm going to work at, I don't have a holster for the left side. I'm just about, in terms of firearm ability, in terms of self-defense with my firearm, I'm just about helpless right now. Simply because while walking my dog, I might have broken a bone in my hand or something. Don't really know what I've done there. And this stuff happens to us, guys. Several of my videos I've touched on most aspects of your life are completely dominated by just simple timing. If you have a good life or if you have a bad life, those are the types of things that just simple timing, totally out of your hands, can just totally dictate. Happiness and sadness, happiness and misery, they can be determined by timing. So if I'm out right now and run into a situation with somebody, because of the timing, and this is probably when it'll happen, because of the timing, I'm not going to be able to do a gunfight. And I don't want to do a gunfight by no means. That's the last thing. That's the last thing. I would hate to get in a fist fight, but I would rather get in a fist fight than a gunfight. So I don't want to get in no kind of gunfight for sure. But if I did, I want to be as good with it as I possibly can, and that's why I do what I do. And I certainly don't want to be crippled. So here I am. I've got my left hand. So the point of the video I'm trying to get across here, I think we should probably try to do some practice with our offhand. I really do. We've got no guarantees. You might wake up in the morning and your dominant hand might be paralyzed. Just all kinds of things. I mean, it's just we're just in many ways we're a fragile outfit. But I mean, this is just the basics of what I wanted to get across here, and I'm already at 7.5 minutes, and that's about where I wanted to go with this video. And there's really nothing else I could say. I think if you've watched this, you've got the thought process of, yeah, it can happen to you. Why not be, what's the word? I'm going to give this a try, ambidextrous with your firearms. I mean, why not? Now, if you're on a budget where you just simply can't afford the bullets, I mean, yeah, that's going to be a little bit of a problem as far as accuracy. But even if you can't afford to do much shooting and practicing with your left hand, or your right hand if your left hand is dominant, you can still, in a very safe manner, check your firearm, make sure it's unloaded, drop your mag, check your firearm, make sure it's unloaded, check your firearm, make sure it's unloaded, and you can still do some practicing as far as withdrawing your weapon and just working it. I mean, just having that getting familiar with it. Your dominant hand should already be accustomed to it. I mean, it's just second nature for me with this hand, other than it's just sore as crap right now. And just really, I can't hardly work this finger. I just can't work that finger. But you can safely triple check. I mean, you can't check too many times. Check it every time. Make sure you don't have a round in this. We can't make mistakes, guys. We just can't make mistakes. I mean, somebody's life is gone if we make a mistake with our firearm. We have to be 100% perfect all the time. But you can safely practice with this without spending a lot of money on ammunition. Just get familiar, handle, draw, reholster, draw, reholster, drop the mag, put the mag back in, check your firearm, make sure it's unloaded. Work with your firearm with your offhand. It could make the difference in your life and also your family's life. It's just another step that we can take to be as good as we can be in our ability to protect ourselves and our families and our properties, whatever you stand for. That's just another step, and there's no reason not to be ambitious and push and take that extra step. That's my opinion. This is nothing. No facts. There's no broad scope of facts that apply to everyone here. This is just simply my opinion. This is just food for thought. If you were sitting here like me though, with your trigger finger and your dominant hand in just bad shape, just sore as heck, and you would quickly realize, hey, old Gator Unleashed might be on something here. It can happen, guys. But anyway, that's all I had. Again, while I've got it, I swear, guys, this is just one of the sweetest little firearms. Taurus G3C, and as far as that goes, so is the G2C, and really the old original. What was they called? A Millennium G2, something like that. When they first came out, they just really hit a good design here. I love these. I've said that before though. Practice with the offhand, guys. That would be some advice from the old Gator Unleashed here on this Monday, July the 22nd, 2022. Again, I want to thank you new subscribers and all the old subscribers. I enjoy all your comments. I've already learned many things myself just from doing this channel. We're all in this boat together, guys. Right now we're living in a divided country. Oh, and as hard as it is for me to sit down and comprehend in any way, shape, form, or fashion how these people can let the media and the powers that be just completely cripple and destroy their minds and turn them into these woke radical leftists is beyond me. But if there's some way we can unite, guys, we're going to be a whole lot better off. I don't know how we can do it. Facts and reason and logic doesn't apply. It doesn't seem. I'd hate to have a civil war. Don't know how we'd have a civil war today. It wouldn't be like the Civil War was back in the actual Civil War. You're not going to have blue coats and gray coats. We really need to start. I think we really need to break everything down to the most simple thing, to the most simple point of view, and all this imaginary hate and stuff. This media just blows all this out of proportion, guys. The huge majority, 95% of we the people are good people. We want what's best for everybody. We want everybody to be happy. The media is dividing us, and they're also preying upon these people like LeBron James. And then I saw the other day Justin Timberlake's woman. What's her name? She's gorgeous. This is a prime example. She was in France and made some comment, something she done a tweet, something to the effect that it's a shame she had to come back to America where she had no basic rights. Referencing the abortion ruling here the other day by our Supreme Court, which simply gave the states the right to decide if an abortion is allowed or not in this state, in their own state. But she made some comment about it's a shame we couldn't be more like France. Well, France bans all abortion after 14 weeks. It's a prime example of how the media takes people like Jessica Biel, that's her name, Jessica Biel, who is no doubt a capable and intelligent person, but they're just so out of touch with everything. They don't know any basic laws or rules or anything about our society or the world. You know, they just assume that our media that's spewing all this hate and division and total lies, they just assume that it's the truth. LeBron James, same way. LeBron James is without a doubt a good-hearted guy. He's built schools in Ohio and he's done a lot of stuff. He's a billionaire now, but you know the stuff the guy says. It's very sad to see how just totally ignorant he is. You know, so we need to try to unite, guys. Now I don't have the answers how we're going to make that happen, but I certainly want it to happen. We'd be much better off if we can. That's another whole story though. Should have got carried away. I'm up to 15 minutes now. You see what happens, guys? I get started talking. I think it's these glasses. Guys, everybody have a good weekend. The heat is a major problem from what I can understand pretty much all across the country. Everybody, if you can, drink plenty of water, stay hydrated, and stay cool. Work with your offhand, guys. For me, that's the old lefty. This could save your life in your left hand or your non-dominant hand just like it can on your dominant hand. Catch you guys on the next video.